Hey guys, it's Vinny.
And this is Joe.
I don't know about you guys, but Joe and I got that nostalgic feeling from the last episode of Dragon Ball Super. In the last episode, we got to see Gohan and Piccolo finish off things against Cyanel and Purina, the Namekians from Universe 6. But the way they took care of business was definitely nostalgic, a huge throwback to old Dragon Ball Z, and I know a lot of the fans caught it and loved it, and so did we. Not only are we talking about the attack that Piccolo used, but also the throwback to Fusion and getting another look at Piccolo's fusion himself with a couple of characters we're going to mention in a moment. But just to sort of set up the scene here, we're basically reaching the end of this battle, and we realize something really important about these two Namekians.
So we find out that these two Namekians have fused with many other Namekians to make them more powerful just for this tournament of power. Now, we're not sure how many Namekians, but it looked like a lot. And I mean, I can understand that this is a great plan. I mean, this is a tournament of power where if you don't win, your whole universe gets erased. For them to think this through and go, we're going to have to do it. I know we're sacrificing a lot here, but it has to be done. And it makes so much sense. So I'm so glad that they thought this out and they showed like other universes were thinking about how far do we go to make this happen? How far do we go to make sure that we're going to be the ones that win? And I like the directions that this Namekians went.
And ultimately what was set up for us was the fact that we had the Universe 6 Namekians and their fusion against, obviously, our Universe 7 Namekian in Piccolo along with his fusion. And which one was going to be the one that was going to win out the day? Is it going to be Piccolo, who is obviously a supremely experienced fighter, probably much more than Cyanel and Purina? The fact that they were so strong was likely only due to the sheer number of Namekians that they fused with in their own universe, whereas Piccolo's power comes from the vast amount of training that he's done and the fact that he's obviously fused with Nail and Kami, which is huge. I mean, Nail and Kami in their own rights are extremely powerful. So, even though Piccolo has less fusions within him, his fusions are likely more of greater value to him. And so we get that throwback right away. This fusion throwback, we see the image of Nail and Kami and Piccolo laying down now, and he's sort of down and out for a little bit. And the idea is he going to be able to rise up? And what is he going to do here to sort of end this battle? And then we see that picture of Gohan in front of him, really making the statement like, I didn't give you enough time to do what you needed to do here, to give us really the final nostalgic throwback in the attack that he uses to ultimately take out these two Namekians.
Now, this was absolutely beautiful. We get to see Piccolo go with his signature move, the Special Beam Cannon, and it is a great shot. Basically, we get to see it go through one and then two of the Namekians, basically going through both of them right in the stomach. Now, this is a big throwback to the very first time we actually see the Special Beam Cannon in Dragon Ball Z when he does it to Raditz and Goku. It goes through both of them at the same time and right through their stomach as well. So it's like, there we go. This is going back to old school Dragon Ball Z, the very first few episodes of it, of the Special Beam Cannon and Piccolo using it.
We know a lot of the fans that check out our channel are very informed. We can just tell simply by the comments you guys give is phenomenal. So we really do expect that most of you actually have seen these episodes from the past. But if for some reason you're sort of joining this sort of Dragon Ball universe recently and just have saw maybe Battle of the Gods or the Golden Frieza or Goku Black or even just this recent arc, we would recommend go back and check out that battle with Piccolo, Goku, and Raditz, and check out Piccolo's Special Beam Cannon that he uses at the end as Goku is holding Raditz, and compare the two of them together, and you will ultimately understand the throwback here. And I thought it was amazing. It was the right way to take out Cyanel and Purina. It was the right way for Piccolo to win, Piccolo and Gohan to win together. And we thought that the way they did it was phenomenal. It wasn't just like a sort of a blase throw them off the tournament or just do some random thing. It was a great way of having it done. And then, of course, towards the very end, we get the Kamehameha waves. The two at the same time, Gohan and Goku, to take out both Universe 2 and Universe 6 at the same exact time, which was really foreshadowed. And we had mentioned in a previous episode that it was likely to see this happen on this episode. So a lot going on here for this episode, but we really loved the vintage Dragon Ball throwback, nostalgic way they did it, especially with the Namekians.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great sequence. They really did plan this out very well. The animation was done very well. The fight altogether, I was very happy about the fight. I feel like it flowed well. It really pushed Gohan a little bit further, giving him more to do than he has had in the past. Because I was feeling like Gohan was a little underpowered, but then he started taking both of them on, and that was great. It just like made me feel like, okay, Gohan's still in there. Gohan still has more to put out, and it was just a well-designed sequence, and I feel like they need to do this more. I mean, I hope that there's more of these like type of bonding situations between the characters and what's going to happen and planning and figuring out how to beat people. I mean, just continue on. This is what we need.
And with all that said, there was something we thought that was missing actually from this fight. We're not going to mention it now, but we're going to mention it on the next video we drop. So if you want to see what we think was missing from this, and it was a big thing that was missing from this, that we think really would have put the cherry on top and should have been done maybe, but possibly not. And we'll see if you guys agree with that. If you want to see that, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like the content we're delivering. Also, which of you saw that throwback immediately when it was going on? Please comment below your feelings on that as well. There was so much going on here, even with Universe 6 going away, kind of how sad that was, but also this Namekian throwback as well. So please leave your comments below, your thoughts on all of these things. We hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is Vinny.
And this is Joe.
Until next time.